Hello friends, नमस्कार दोस्तों. Very warm welcome to Banking Stocks discussion with SD. मैं हूं SD Shanando Das, multi-asset trading and investment specialist. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the banking stocks via my fountain of gold setup. Kindly remember, I never suggest anyone or ever did to trade based on any other recommendations, including mine. That's the fastest way to lose your money. So you want to need to build your own conviction, create your own system or borrow other system, but your own mind you'll have to make up about trading because this is your risk that you are going to take. So first of all, before I go there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the Nifty 500. And Nifty 500, I'll look via my SD Rainbow Asset Master in the daily chart. Sorry, this is the risk master. This is the asset master. I'll hide the line chart and I'll lower panel, I'll give SDRSI X. I'll select the setup as mother setup fountain of gold. And this is basically the Nifty 500. Broadly, what I can see, we have bearish pressure since the sell signal on this day. It has been broadly bearish, but a weak bear, not a very strong bear at this point. A relatively weak bear is here. We can see the from that probability, buy ka 36, sell ka around 30, consolidation, so equally distributed probability. Preferred trades, if anyone looks at it's buy BS and SR means buy support and sell resistance. So it's not super bearish, but broadly in bearish control. क्योंकि 12 में से मेरा 12 factor setup है. In that 8 factor, 5 यहाँ पे numbers, 5 in the lower pane and 3 here in the lower pane. Sorry, 5 upper pane, 3 lower pane tables में है. So 5 plus 3, 8 factors are bearish. Only 2 factors are bullish and 2 factors neutral. So it's a bearish tilted market, no doubt, but bears are not super strong yet. So light or controlled short side position would be recommended at this point if we look at the daily chart. If we look via the 125 minutes chart, we saw a relative consolidation phase we are in. This phase also bearish, but broadly look at the probability. 79% chance it will be consolidated. So now in this context, we are going to take a look at the banking stocks. So let me bring the bank stocks. Now banks first, I'll do the private bank, then I'll take a look at the public sector bank. And for this, I need to change the setup. Now I need to change the setup for cash stocks weekly. This is for selecting the stocks in the weekly time frame. This is what part of the TMPV strategy. Now first take through the private bank alphabetically order. AU Small Finance Bank. What are my rules? My rule is that stock strength score, which is 67 here, has to be 70 minimum, or else I don't buy or invest any big quantity. Small tracker quantity allowed. RS status has to be rising, speeding, or extreme bull. Speed score has to be greater than 10 or higher. So AU Small Finance Bank was not satisfying these criteria. Candle, a fight going on, price action is neutral, plus short-term momentum, ST Momo or the short-term momentum is bearish. This is the TMP criteria which I need at least one. There are 1, 2, 3 criteria. Now at least one is needed. It is satisfying none of the criteria. Though the value at risk is low because there is strong support base, can bounce back very likely, but now is not the time. So in such a case, what I do, I go to the daily chart and place the proper signal, say rainbow buy signal. And then I'll come back and look at the weekly reading. Currently, AU Finance Bank, it will be rejected as per my setup. I'll have to do nothing to do with this one. Next is Axis Bank, not really satisfying the criteria, as you can clearly see. It does not take much time via Fountain of Gold. This is Bandhan Bank in a range. If your money is stuck, if you get into this one, value at risk is very high, 15%. And RS status bearish, strength score 61, short-term momentum bearish. So overall, Bandhan Bank, I'm not ready to do anything. CSB Bank, look at strong bearish going on. These phases I do not like. So it's bearish. So remain out of. City Union Bank, weekly chart is very good one for selection. Now this is City Union Bank, red signal in a range. This breakout could not sustain, more range expected. Then we are having DCB Bank, not really great at this moment. Same for Dhanalaxmi Bank, going down for quite some time. May bounce back, but let it bounce back first. This is an important juncture. False मतलब empty line भी आ रहा है and यहाँ पे long term trend line भी है. So long term trend line plus empty line. Empty line is my मतलब medium term trend line. ये लाल वाला red line is the medium term trend line. This orange line is the long term trend line. ये flat area act as strong support की काम करते हैं. तो ये एक false breakdown होके bounce हो सकता है. But we will never ever buy unless it's bouncing back. I get a full green candle confirmation. So this stock is rejected too. Equitas Bank, it's bearish, will not do anything to do with Equitas Bank. Parking money here will be a wastage. It's in a flat consolidation, may bounce back in future, but the stock yet not ready. Better, maybe better than the others, but definitely the stock is not ready to do for anything. Now here we have the Fino Payments Bank is the only one seems to be so far satisfying my criteria. So I'll mark this. First I'll mark this one. Next, this is selected. May not be ready to jump to buy. That will come to. This is selected as per the criteria. So for now, I will give it a different color. I'll come back to it. Then it's HDFC Bank. Rejected once again. ICICI Bank struggling. Strength has faded. Short-term momentum bearish in weekly chart. Will not do anything. Same for IDBI. No point putting money in IDBI. Then we are looking at IDFC First Bank. Not really great. Candle is squeezed up. Maybe no one is likely to win much. Neither the sell, but sellers are hobby and sellers यहाँ पे. Then I'm Indus Ind Bank Limited. This is broadly bearish. Clearly the sell signal is prevailing. Then we have Jammu and Kashmir, that same bearish, bad phase stock. If you remain invested in a bad phase stock, you will lose your money. It's clear that it's not a good great phase to be in. Karur Vysya Bank, flat correction, yet to satisfy, proper alert लगाइए, मतलब Alt A, strength score greater than 70. Because this one is still better because flat correction, not a correction like the others, down move. So Karur is better, but ultimately still rejected because criteria is not matching. So as long as we'll keep on rejecting, this is an important principle in stocks. You have to follow your own method. Kotak, we have kept on rejecting it continuous basis, and we have seen that Kotak failed to give, we watched the buy signal. Kotak has failed to give the kind of return yet because it's not ready. We want to get in the best phase. So best phase के लिए reading complete होना is important. Kotak is definitely getting ready for some up move. It has come back, but there has been so much struggle. So if we hold not gem phase stocks, if we hold go before gem phase begins, we will be in trouble with the stocks. Our mind will be tested more. So it's better to buy when the stock is free. We can get good money out of Kotak, but only when the time is right. Kotak has been a very long time consolidation. Since April 2022, it has been consolidating. So it will be a good trade, but it will be a good trade perfectly when it's ready. So we can do several purchases. For example, this time when the stock moves up above this, we can do only above this, we can do some tracker up. Okay. So this is where we can do first tracker, where around 19, above 1900, say 1907. Once that is done, we can go another round of tracker at this top of this candle. Let me hide the line chart. So second one, we can go for say 1960 above. It's crossing above 1960. That's where you buy another round. After that round, what you do, that in addition to this, you need these criteria to be fulfilled. आपको ये criteria fulfill होना पड़ेगा, चाहिए आपको, तो नहीं तो स्टॉक जेम फेज में नहीं गया है. सो इस दिस एरियाज अगर क्राइटेरिया तब तक सेटिस्फाई नहीं हुआ, we are doing lower purchases. So higher purchase के लिए we will place strength score greater than 70. यहां पे हम लोग एंट्री कर सकते हैं और राउंड. Speed score greater than 10, we can do another round. And rising, speeding, and extreme bull, the final round, and will be fully invested in Kotak. So this is how the plan is set. So currently, I'm yet not ready to do anything in Kotak. Maybe in future, we'll have something better to do with these alerts and order placing. Now we are coming to Karnataka Bank. It is not good. So we don't, what we do, we wait. We wait for the right moment. It is creating a pattern which I like, but we will have to wait for the right moment and place this alert ki chalo buy Karnataka Bank. Buy Karnataka Bank. So once let this, and in addition to that, let us have other alerts like chalo strength score greater than 70. In addition to that, speed score greater than 10. So these were good purchase areas for Karnataka. So as long as the stock need to consolidate, इसको time दीजिए consolidate होने के लिए. RBL Bank, no point wasting alerts on this one, dearish. South Bank, little bounce back as can be seen from the RSI. So this is South Bank going down. This is Suryodaya Small Finance Bank. This is also going down. So we will not like these stocks. Tamil Nadu Marka Bank, बहुत टाइम से मैंने डिस्कस किया why we should not remain and buy these bounce back, and you can see it has steadily fallen. So we don't want, rejection principle is important. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank will not go into this one. No, will not. Yes Bank will not do it. I looked for opportunity, it did not work out. When it did not work out, it will, those who will remember those monthly looking at, there's a possibility. But we'll have to wait as long as the stock is not ready. If it's not ready, it's not ready. So now it's private bank. After private bank, it's PSU bank. We'll take a gradual look at. Chalo, first is Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda is not good. Bank of India steadily going lower. No point going into Bank of India. Canara Bank is the same. Central Bank of India, just have a look. Not ready and bearish yet. It's more of a neutral background, but it's not ready. When it's not ready, we'll reject. Then we are looking at Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, all same stories. Bearish, and thanks since the sell signal, it took some time. After that, it turned bearish. Then it's Maharashtra, Bank of Maharashtra, bearish. Punjab National Bank steadily going down. They are not ready for any kind of buying. Then Punjab and Sindh Bank, similar story. They are not ready for any kind of purchase. State Bank of India rather getting ready probably for something in future. It is giving flat correction. But maybe something will happen in future, not yet ready. In daily chart, rather you can see it's trying to make a comeback. But still, you should not hurry. Say, can we buy? No. These are tough level. So buying still, I'm not confident to buy. There can be long time before it goes up. So I want to buy at the right phase. So SBI can go up in further in future, but it's still not ready yet. As per me, I want to buy the path of least resistance both हैं, where the stock is likely to go up, chance remains extremely high. So UCO Bank is not ready. Union Bank, similar story. So banking sector, all I'm seeing ravages. SBI, maybe in future it will be ready for something. Bottom hunting is not important for making the money. Will buying at the right phase is important. So now let's come down to the only bank that is satisfying the criteria. That is the Fino Payments Bank. Now, how to get this one? This one got last week weekly ready, because previous weeks the minimum cross was outside. Last week it was based on weekly. It was ready for selection. Volume match is not there, means big volume is expected with the comebacks, but that always does not happen, but expected. Agar hai to it's good. Now we'll have to go to the daily chart and then wait patiently for if we go to the daily chart, first of all we have to change it to cash stocks less than weekly, and नीचे का strength table currently मुझे नहीं चाहिए. So strength table I'll switch off. Now this is what I'm seeing. Let me bring the chart. The consolidation is still going on. So it is bullish, it is ready weekly basis, but next question when we ask in the daily chart, is it ready now? The answer is no, it's not ready now. So this up move attempt has failed, but I think there is accumulation is going on in this stock. So one good level is early level is this rainbow Fino Payments. So above this black level, 438, if it gives closing, that will be a good area to buy Fino Payments Bank. And to place orders means buy order, buy limit. I hope you know how to place the buy limit. So if to place those orders, you want to place above 500. So sorry, above 450. So around 451, you'd like to place orders. So I think this will be my plan, but please remember that this is general discussion for learning purpose. And this is an important resistance that one needs to consider, that 457.58. So that can be another round of resistance. So these areas should be considered, that above these different areas, rounding around purchase, I will do. But never trade based on any other recommendations or any other suggestions. That is the easiest way to lose the money. Do your own analysis. If you think you need to borrow my setup, you can do that via Elan Markets. But listening just to others and trade, that is a very bad idea. All the trading masters recommended against such. So I'll definitely recommend you do not listen to me. You do your first own analysis. Maybe I'm missing out something. Maybe Fino Payments can bank or other can do bad. So you don't have to rely on any other's judgment. Do your own analysis. All the best from my side. I hope this video helps. Agar aisa help hua hai, don't forget to give a thumbs up. All the best from my side, and as always, happy trading.